Welcome back to the channel. This is just a quick video to show you a recent call out that we had. The customer reported that there was no power going to the pool, the heater or the pool cover. Now take a look at this wall on the left and the embankment. It's going to be quite important to the problem later on in the video. So the customer has the pool equipment disconnected during the winter months, has all the pipes disconnected. I assume it's to stop the pipes freezing. The pool company was booked in to come and do a reinstatement of all the pipes and testing the pool, so it's important that we got it up and running in time. Have a guess to which circuit you think was causing the RCD to trip? I bet you all got it wrong. So with all the circuits off, it was still tripping, so there's only one thing to do, and that's to open her up and have a look to see what we've got in there. Can you imagine what the state of this consumer unit's going to be like inside with these rust patches at the bottom?
It's looking well, like it's quite rusty, isn't it? Everywhere. I'd probably recommend an IP rated board out here. Oh my days.
Keep watching till the end of the video where I'll show you a close-up of the RCD and the breakers that came out of that board. So as you can see, it's pretty grim inside there. On inspection and removal of the breakers and RCD, it just gets worse. So I isolated the board and Harvey carried out safe isolation and disconnected the buzz bar to have a look and give us a further in-depth view of what the hell is going on in here. Please leave a comment below if you've seen a consumer unit like this before and if you've ever come across something like this. And if you could also hit the subscribe button, that would be super awesome. Thank you very much. So if you remember at the start of the video I said look at this wall and the embankment. So I think this wall's been acting as like a retaining wall and the water's been building up. Let me know if you think that's the reason or if you think it's just purely a damp coming up through the back. But all the water ingress seems to be coming through the back into the consumer unit. So if you look at the backboard, it's completely rotten. You can push your screwdriver all the way through to the brickwork. Now the customer was desperate to get his pool up and running and for the pool company to come back and commission it. So this is a very temporary fix, but we decided to replace all the breakers and the RCD. Now ideally we'd fitted a new consumer unit, but I didn't really want to fit a new consumer unit on that board. So the future plan is to remove that consumer unit. We're going to lift all the electrical equipment off that brick wall and leave a gap between it to allow it to breathe and see if there is any water coming through the brickwork. Thank you so much for making it to the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. So I've got the breakers in front of me. I'm going to give you a close-up view of what the state of them is, and you'll see that straight away. The customer's desperate to get the pool electrics back on. I wanted to fit a new consumer unit and it wasn't completely impossible, but this was like a call out. We didn't have time for picking up the consumer unit, pulling all the electrics off the wall. But we will be going back there hopefully to do all that work. We replaced every single breaker as the customer requested. We changed the RCD. I'm not convinced it was worth the expense of changing everything, but we can always put another Hager board in and reuse those. It's warm weather now. I can't imagine that there's going to be a huge amount of water running into that board. I think this has happened over quite a few years. So anyway, so let me show you the breakers and what they look like inside. So first one, the RCD. So as soon as we removed it, I'll try my best to show you on screen. You can see all the corrosion in there, what a mess that is. Also at the bottom, and again with the breakers, it's literally just absolute mess inside there. And there's that one, and again they're all very similar to that. I think they're probably the worst ones. I mean the others are all in a very similar condition, but not quite as bad.